definition, not gonna.
If you love wisdom, put your mind up to the ceiling. Don't let it stay in the gutter. Don't let your heart get all cluttered. No, I did not stutter. Listen to all that I've muttered. Your life will only go well if you in wisdom or lovers.
If you're in love with wisdom, come inside.
Come inside. Come inside.
The truth will surely rescue you and I.
You and I. You and I.
If you're in love with wisdom, come inside.
Come inside. Come inside.
The truth will surely rescue you and I.
Hey, good afternoon. What's going on? This is JC Johnson, and you are listening to For the Love of Wisdom, where philosophy meets the streets. And today we are going to be discussing the wisdom of finality. And we are graced to have special guest Will the Thrill back with us. What's up, Will?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
All right, I'm doing good. Can't wait to get into this topic. It's going to be awesome. So just stay tuned, and we'll be right back after this.
If you're in love with wisdom, come inside.
Come inside.
Hey, what's going on, Wisdom family? Each week on For the Love of Wisdom, we promote a new and free audiobook that we believe you will benefit from and become wiser by listening to. On today's show, we're talking about the wisdom of finality. And so, the recommended book for this week is Necessary Endings by Dr. Henry Cloud. This book is about how everything in life has seasons, and we have to be able to recognize when something's time has passed and when it's time to move on to something greater. To download this free book today, just visit audibletrial.com/lovewisdom. Audible is spelled AUDIBLE, so that's audibletrial.com/lovewisdom.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. You're listening to For the Love of Wisdom on North Coast Underground, where the underground starts with you. And we have special guest Will the Thrill with us today.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
All right, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm hanging in there today.
All right. It's a hot day, isn't it?
It's very hot.
Yeah.
Very hot. Thankfully, I work in a cool environment.
That's a good thing.
It is. But it also drains you.
Yeah, I can imagine. I was outside for the majority of the day as well, so it's good to be back inside.
Oh, I believe it.
All right. And also we have joining us
Shauna, hi.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
I'm excited.
All right. So on today's show, we're discussing the wisdom of finality. And so on every episode, we talk about something different. Last week, we discussed the wisdom of purity, and we talked about how we can stay mentally, intellectually, sexually, and even nutritionally pure. And purity plays a major role in every society. For example, in America, just look at the symbolism of the American flag. Red stands for the blood, blue stands for honor, and then the white stands for purity.
Wow.
Right? So everything is symbolic, but yeah, purity plays a major role. And it's those episodes, because those were 2 episodes last week on the topic. Don't worry about it, because they're always available for free download. You can get those on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn Radio, Stitcher, or Google Play Music. So you can listen on any device with Alexa as well, just by saying, Alexa, play For the Love of Wisdom. All right, so go online today and look up For the Love of Wisdom, and continue listening on whatever your favorite podcast platform is. And then also, if you want to join today's conversation, or you want to contribute to previous conversations, you can hit me up on Twitter. The handle is @LoveWisePodcast. And just make sure you use the hashtag For the Love of Wisdom. And Will, if you want them to contact you as well?
Yes, they can contact me on Facebook by searching The Lord's Will Show at gmail.com in the Facebook search bar.
Okay, cool. All right, so one way I like to start every show, especially for those people who are tuning in for the first time, I just want to go over what the show is all about. Why we even call it For the Love of Wisdom. All right, so here's a couple things. All right, the meaning of the word philosophy, it actually comes from the Greek word philosophos or philosophia. And the first part of that word, philo or philo, it means love. And the second part of that word, sophos, means wisdom. And that may sound familiar to you if you think of the city Philadelphia, which is in Pennsylvania. It's called Philadelphia because it's based on this word. That's why they call it the city of brotherly love, right? And so basically this show is a philosophy show, and it is about the love of wisdom. That's what philosophy is all about. And one verse that I think characterizes the show very well is from the Bible. It's from Psalm 90 verse 12, and it says, "Teach us to number our days carefully so that we may develop wisdom in our hearts." And that's from the CSB translation, the Christian Standard Bible. So we're going to get into this topic. Last time, as I mentioned earlier, we did discuss the wisdom of purity. I think it was a pretty cool episode. We had some awesome resources available for you as well. As you heard, each week we do have a new audiobook that's featured, just so that you can take your listening experience to the next level, really. So we have a deal with Audible where if you are a listener, all you have to do is go to audibletrial.com/lovewisdom, and you can actually download an audiobook for free. So we're going to get into that as far as what the audiobook is for this week in a little bit more later on in the show. But right now, Will, I just wanted to ask you, when you think about finality, right? You think about something ending. What does that mean to you?
That everything has an end, no matter how long or short that the lifespan is, everything has an ending. Life as we know it will eventually come to an end.
Right.
The only thing that is not finite is God himself.
That is true. And he keeps going forever. And, I guess if we are in him, if we, put our trust in him, I guess we can also live forever too, right?
Yes.
So that's an awesome thing right there. I'm excited about that. I don't know about anyone else, but that definitely encourages me, just thinking about that. Just some facts about the word finality. I like doing word studies and just getting into words and just seeing, what they really mean. So if we look at finality, it's the fact or impression of being an irreversible ending, right? So in other words, Merriam-Webster defines finality as the character or condition of being final, settled, irrevocable, or complete. And the American Heritage Dictionary defines finality as a final, conclusive, or decisive act or utterance. So basically, all it means is that it's just something that ends. It doesn't keep on going. That's it. It's dead. It's over. That's the end of it, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we use the word final in everyday speech. So I have a list here of some different phrases that we use on a daily basis. I don't know if either of you could tell me just the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of the word final. How would you normally use that?
Projects in school. Finals.
Yes, finals, right? You got, midterms, you got pop quizzes, you have all this stuff, but then you got
The finals.
Right.
The dun dun dun.
That is the serious one, and that one is the one that really helps to define what grade you're going to get. Mm-hmm. Your final grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, for me, when thinking of the word final, the first thing that comes to mind is, with me, the end of my single life.
Oh, okay. All right, elaborate on that.
I'm getting married on the 28th of next month.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. And to celebrate, my bride-to-be and I, she'll be my bride at that time, are going to Disney.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm loving it.
Do you really think romantic when you think of Disney?
Hey, what is a marriage without Mickey Mouse?
Come on. Hey, everything's got to start off, it doesn't always have to be romantic 24/7.
That's
You got to
true.
have some fun in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Fun has a time and serious has a time.
Mm-hmm.
Never mix the two.
And you want to remain as young as possible for as long as possible.
Oh yes. Hopefully that doesn't have a finite ending right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, at least as long as this lifetime, as long as you're living and she's living, then yeah, that relationship should last. But although, you know, we do know that even if you were to be with her for, let's just say, 80 years, 90 years, 95 years, whatever, right? At some point, you know, that would come to an end if one of you were to leave this life. You know, so that is, if you dwell on it too much, it might be a little bit discouraging, right? But the encouraging thing is,
But that's
that
80 years of a lifetime of memories.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
Want those memories, need those memories. You need those memories more than you need the material things in a relationship. You want to be able to have something you can tell your grandkids, like, guess what me and your grandmother used to do? We used to do this.
I want to have the kind of love that when we have kids, that my kids will know what real love is actually
Exactly,
like.
yes.
And not get it off what the TV says love
Right,
is.
because that's not going to, I mean, it'll help, but it won't be as if it's coming from you and them.
yeah, because you know, the way things are going these days, you know, people will congratulate you if you make it 4 years, 5 years. You know?
They,
You know, it's no longer, you know, 50 years, 60 years. It's like, oh man, you did it for 4 years? Wow.
wow, you get a beat.
All right, well, we're going to listen to some music. We'll be right back. You're listening to North Coast Underground, where the underground starts with you.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Queen Z from the Queen Z Show, and you are listening to For the Love of Wisdom.
All right, hey, what's going on? And a good afternoon to you. This is For the Love of Wisdom, where philosophy meets the streets. And this is your host, JC Johnson, joined by special guest, Will the Thrill.
Hello, how you doing, everybody?
And we also have Shauna with us today.
Yeah.
All right, so today we are discussing the wisdom of finality. All right, and so before the break, we were just, you know, talking about how we normally use the word final or finalize or finality in a sentence. And so I wanted to pull up a few examples here, just for the sake of context. All right, so one here is the editor made the final cut. Right, so you know, whether that's a video editor, audio, whatever, that's something that people say. Or how about this? I had to have the final say. Right? Does that describe anyone you know?
Oh, yeah.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I
nobody
know
I know.
somebody like that. Her name rhymes with piranha.
All right, here's another one. We just finished watching the Final Four. Right? So
The Final Four.
basketball.
Yep.
Look, I had to think about that. Like,
Here's another one. Her rudeness was just the final nail in the coffin.
okay, yeah.
Sounds like a bunch of my exes right there.
All right, here's another one. He is finally starting to see the truth.
Took him a while.
Yeah,
He ain't saw it yet. He
Hey,
should hurry
hey,
he's
up.
on his way.
Hey, must be a hard-headed guy.
He-
Right. Here's another one. We talked about this before the break. All right, it is time to take my final exam.
Good thing we don't have that where I go to school at.
Now, hold on. With the way these words are being used, it sounds like final meaning the last.
The last.
Yes.
Right. Exactly. Here's another one. You cannot go to the party, and that's final.
That means no.
Right.
No. Don't ask again.
No party.
Don't ask your father.
You're grounded.
Right. So those are just some, you know, different ways that, you know, people, you know, typically will use the word final. So one thing that I like to look at is headlines that will help us to understand this topic for today. Now, here's one that I thought was really interesting. All right, so the headline is Mum, and then, you know, this is like this is in the UK, so they say mum.
Mom.
All right, so mum forced to let daughter go blind so she won't get headaches. And
That was,
Run that by me again.
Well, I got it.
I just want to make sure I heard that right.
all right, so here we go. Mum or mom forced to let daughter go blind so that she won't get headaches. Now, this is tough right here. It says a mum or mom has made the heartbreaking decision to let her teenage daughter go blind to save her from constant agonizing pain. Maisie Doswell is one of just 30 to 40 people in the world with Meyer syndrome, a genetic condition that means she suffers from debilitating headaches. The ultra-rare condition also means that the 14-year-old from Rye, East Sussex, has a short stature, developmental delays, hearing loss, and limited joint mobility. Right, so that's a lot. She's got a lot going on because of this Meyer syndrome, right? So this mother is thinking, you know what? This is a hard decision I have to make. I don't want my daughter to be blind. I mean, hey, I want her to be able to see me. I want her to be able to see herself. And, you know, one day she may get married. She's got to be able to see her spouse, right? But, you know, this is hard. But, you know, what they're saying is if she doesn't do this, then she could, you know, continue to have this chronic pain and she may even die from it. So it says, seeing that Maisie's headaches are getting worse over the last few years, it says this has been particularly hard for her. And she says, we've been through so much with Maisie, and it's such a rare condition, it's hard to know what will happen in the future. Alright, so doctors suspected Maisie had a genetic disorder when she was born. So they knew that this was coming. I guess they just didn't know how serious it would actually become. So, really...
Now, you said only 30 to 40 people have this Myers condition, correct?
In the whole world, yeah.
So, I mean, with how rare it is for somebody to get this, you know, knowing and actually being able to make an educated guess on what the condition will be is kind of hard. And coming from someone who may not have this condition, but I suffer from migraines that are really debilitating. I can't be in the sun for too long. I've got to watch the kind of food that I eat. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it's just horrible for me. So I can almost sympathize with how this person feels.
Right. And just imagine if you had to make that decision to lose your eyesight just to get rid of those migraines because they were so severe. That's tough.
Now, you know, I can't imagine the kind of, you know, understanding that her mother had to go through.
Yeah,
but
it actually says her mother, she had a full-time career, but what says basically this became a full-time career, just taking care of her daughter. And it says she decided to increase the setting of a shunt fitted in her brain to reduce the pressure. I guess this is something that just keeps things, you know, together, holds it in place, keeps it from...
It kind of works as like a blinder. You know, it kind of like keeps the light away from that part of the brain.
But it says despite knowing, so she did this despite knowing it would mean her daughter going blind. So she said we had to choose between giving her back some of her life and allowing her to get up and go without headaches, or keeping her sight. And we don't know how long it will be before she can't see at all, although we think it will be months rather than years. But she has been in so much pain, I still believe we made the right choice. Now, as it relates to finality, right? We're talking about endings, knowing when it is time to end something. So this mother said, it is time to end my daughter's eyesight. Now that is a tough choice to make. That is something that...
There was absolutely nothing else that was the last resort.
Exactly.
That may have been the only resort, because, I mean, with 40 other people, how do you figure out what other method you can do to cut that off?
You want to hear something funny? My uncle, he was in the war. He was a Vietnam vet or whatever. He believes in superstitions. He say that one way you can get rid of migraines, and I mean, he was dead serious about it, is rub your fingers under your armpits really hard.
Hey, to each their own.
I mean, I've never seen him do it before, and I hope not to, but I don't think that works, Unc. It doesn't work.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. But
it's intense and gross.
Wait, whatever you have to do, though, right?
Right.
That wouldn't have helped that baby with her headaches at all.
No, there's something in her brain that is doing more than what it should.
Yeah. So how old was she?
14 at the time she had to make this decision.
Right. You know, I can't. Any parent has got to make any kind of decision regarding their children's health has got to be, you know, heartbreaking one way or the other. It's either you help them one way,
And then you hurt them the other.
or you can, you know, either way you're going to eventually hurt them. But which way do you help them is the question. You know, I did a show about 2.5 months ago where I was talking about Alfie Evans, and Alfie Evans was a parent, was a infant. I think it was like a 2-year-old child. He was still an infant. He was stripped away from his family because of reasons beyond his control. He was sick from birth. I mean, that had to come to an end, and nothing was going to help that baby, whether they took the baby to Italy to help with it, took him to the United States, took him to wherever, because I don't care what country he claims to have, there's only one way that, you know, has been proven to heal people, and that's a miracle.
Yeah.
Miracles aren't for miracles are not given out to everybody, otherwise it wouldn't be called a miracle.
Right.
Now, that's really interesting. We're going to have to take a break, though, but I definitely want to continue talking about that when we get back. You're listening to North Coast Underground, where the underground starts with you.
This is your girl, Juicy Jazzo, and I wanted to let you know I'm all about wisdom. Knowledge is power, power is money, and money makes the world go round. And you're listening to For the Love of Wisdom right now, bleeding out your speakers.
All right, welcome back. You're listening to For the Love of Wisdom, where philosophy meets the streets. This is JC Johnson, here with Will the Thrill.
What's up? How y'all doing today?
All right, and we also got Shauna rocking with us today.
Shauna Bahama rocking today.
All right. So, before the break, we discussed a headline. It said, Mom forced to let her daughter go blind so she won't get headaches. That's really tough. You know.
That is really tough. But, you know, can the, you know, British, you know, I understand they speak the Queen's English generally over there, and we speak a slang version of English.
Right.
But can't we compromise on certain words, like mom?
I mean, isn't it cool to say mummy?
It is, you know? Mum. We're cultured, mum.
Mom, it makes me think of the flower.
That's cool, or like a mummy, you know.
Hey, gotta keep Egypt in it too, you know.
All right, here's another one here. LeBron James is leaving Cleveland, but is still building a public school and his legacy in Akron. So hey, he's leaving, but at least he's not, you know, just leaving everybody hanging,
LeBron,
right?
LeBron, would you just... I'm kidding. We love LeBron.
Right, we got Mr. Dusenberry out here.
Mr. Dusenberry, shout out. No, but I mean, I like LeBron. You know what? I'm not a hater. I'm not the one hating on LeBron in Cleveland. I only watch the game because of him. I'm gonna watch the game regardless of what team he played with because I like him.
Right.
Period. They should have took his banner down. I thought that was petty.
Hey, you know.
They took it down though. I mean, look, he brought a ring to us. We supposed to pay homage to that every time we see that banner, but it's gone now.
Can I ask you something? And not taking away from the man because he is very talented on the court. He's played, what, 15 seasons?
16?
16, maybe going on 17. Do you know his postseason record?
No.
6-3. He's lost 6 times and won 3. It's for someone that's supposedly the greatest player of all time. His postseason record doesn't show much.
But he did bring us a ring after 50 years. It put a smile on our faces.
You know,
we were giving up on the Cavaliers so bad. And I'm not even a big sports person, but I love basketball because I can follow it. And I mean, as far as him doing that, or I mean, our team, not just LeBron, the Cavaliers doing that, I would pay homage to LeBron wherever he goes.
Now, like I said, he's very talented. I will give him, props where it's due. He's a very talented player. I personally think he's too involved with the money. This man's about to be a billionaire. He could have stayed here.
I don't think it was about the money for him. I think it was just the fact that he probably just didn't feel that he had that support that he really needed in order to effectively play the game, because he can't carry the team by himself.
No, he can't. And I will say this: since he came back, we went through 3 head coaches. 2 of them we're still paying for it. One of the coaches we brought back after they fired him the first time, and we're still paying him for that. And who did he quit under? LeBron James. How does a player who's so great make the same coach quit twice?
Because he a crybaby. I don't know.
Down in Miami, he won 2 rings.
Yeah. Wasn't it 3?
No, he won
it was
2
only
rings.
2? Oh.
2 rings down there. He came home and brought another one here. If it's about rings like a lot of people think it is, he should have stayed in Miami. He had a team down there that it wasn't built around him. He was built into the mix. And that's how you build a team. You build people into the mix. Mm-hmm. You don't build it around a certain player because it's never going to work.
So you say he's building a school?
Yeah, he's actually...
Is it a high school?
He's building He's actually building a grade school. So the goal, eventually, once the school is at full capacity, he's hoping to have grades 1 through 8. So all the way from 1st grade through 8th grade.
Well, because they are trying to do away with middle school, so that makes sense.
Yeah. But as far as him leaving to go to L.A., it's like people are going to want to see him at this school more. Or you would think that just how kids think. Like, this LeBron school, where he at? He's in Los Angeles right now.
Where's the school being built at? Out here or down in Akron?
It's going to be in Akron.
Not surprising.
Yeah, it's hometown.
But LeBron James has got 2 homes out in L.A. You don't buy a home out there just for show.
Hey, LeBron, if you're listening, man, it's all love.
It's all love.
You just got to know that, and people in Cleveland are a little bit disappointed
just
right now.
Just a little disgruntled.
But we understand. You know what it's like. There comes a time when everyone has to make that decision. He made that decision about what he felt was best for him, for his family. We don't know about all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes, and it's things can get a little bit funny in any industry, especially on a platform as large as that. So, I'm sure he said, looking at his options, he felt that was the right thing to do. And imagine if he was afraid to leave just because he was afraid of what people would say.
What people would think.
That wouldn't be good either.
That's not fair at all.
For me, back right before they went into the championship game, I said, look, one of 2 things is going to happen. They're going to win it the second time, and he stays. Because if you win, why would you leave? You wouldn't. You'd have 2 rings. That would make you 4. 4 rings in less than, 5 years? 6?
I really thought he was going to stay.
Because, when they asked him, this was before the finals were over. I think this was maybe 2 or 3 games in, and they had already lost. I think they had already lost twice at this point. And they asked him, so what do you think about how you and your team have played together this year? And I guess they were expecting for him, to say something positive in regards to that. He said, well, I'm just going to wait for this season to end, and then I'm going to speak on that.
It sounds like he gave up long before he left.
Sure did.
But the other thing I was telling people was they're either going to win and he stays, or they're going to lose and he bounces to L.A.
I didn't think he would go, though. I thought that he would at least stay for at least... No, he wasn't going to stay 4 more years with Cleveland. He was never going to put that much time in. But I think LeBron just loves the sport. He don't really care about... Well, you know what? I take that back. Just how he plays, I believe he cares about his stats. But he liked the game more than anything. That's why I don't care what team he played for. I'm a Lakers fan now. Lakers.
But I mean, if you like the player, that's fine. But if you like just all of a sudden start liking the team because that's said player, that makes you a bandwagon person.
I'm bandwagon.
Hey,
it's Team LeBron.
We finally got to the root of it.
I mean, just like if if like, say, for example, my favorite singer, Chris Brown, was to become a country singer, I love country now. I will listen to whatever come out his mouth.
Speaking of people who... no, I've got nothing but respect besides the fact he beat on Rihanna.
Right.
Talking about people who switch genres of music. Snoop Dogg.
Snoop all over the place.
Snoop went from doing rap to doing reggae as Snoop Lion.
Yes.
And now he went back to Snoop Dogg to do rap and said, forget the rap career. I want to go join gospel music.
He has a gospel album coming out. Yes, he does.
How? How do you...
Snoop is
Talk
funny.
about bandwagoners, okay?
I mean, I guess, when people feel like they've been in the industry for so long, they're like, hey, what else can I do? What's
right.
next?
Snoop just want to cut the check.
Right.
Man, he could quit producing albums tomorrow and still get paid.
For everything. You feel me? That's what I think about a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people that's progressing in they industry, whatever it is, singing, acting, modeling, whatever.
But,
once you got a certain level of respect, you ain't got to do nothing. That's just greed. It becomes greed after a while.
It's that insatiable desire that people have for more. It's like they always want the next thing. It's like, oh, man, I won 2 Grammys. I wonder if I can win 3 Grammys.
Right, I want 10.
Yeah.
Well, look how long, what's his face had to go, Leonardo DiCaprio. He went, 10 years before he won a Grammy? And he had to get eaten by a bear in a movie to get a Grammy.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a Grammy. That would have been
Oscar.
Or an Oscar.
Yeah.
Still.
I mean, look at Halle Berry. She had to do what she did to get an Oscar. If
I'm
you
not
seen
even
Monsters Ball, you know what she did.
I did not see that. I do like Halle Berry, though.
We're going to touch more on that when we come back. When we come back, we're going to discuss the Pillsbury Doughboy. You're listening to North Coast Underground, where the underground starts with you. And up next, we got something from Tasha Nicole, I'll Pray.
Hey everybody, you're listening to For the Love of Wisdom, where philosophy meets the streets.
With your host, Jason Johnson.
All right, welcome back. You're listening to For the Love of Wisdom, where philosophy meets the streets. And here today with Will the Thrill and Shauna.
Yay, what up, peeps?
What up, what up?
All right, so before we went to the break, I told you we would discuss the Pillsbury Doughboy. All right? So what does that have to do with anything?
Did he die of a yeast infection
He
again?
did.
I'm sorry,
Hey,
brother.
I tried to tell him. I said, you better watch out for that yeast. So, here's the headline. Farewell, Pillsbury Doughboy. Smuckers selling off the baking business.
Oh, no.
Yep, so...
Somebody will pick it up.
Oh.
Hold on. Look at... I'm sorry but to cut you off, but look at, who was it? Little Debbie and the Twinkies. They shut that down and brought it back a few months later after an internet petition and a bunch of people complained about
So
it.
the Doughboy ain't going nowhere. We petitioning.
Yeah, are you going to start that?
Yes.
I'll sign it. Let's go.
Right. We don't want the Doughboy to go nowhere. We need him.
We need those cinnamon rolls.
All right, so this says the days of the Pillsbury Doughboy releasing a joyous hoo-hoo when he's poked are coming to an end. Smuckers announced it's parting ways with Pillsbury, selling most of its U.S. baking businesses to a private company for nearly $400 million. The CEO of Smuckers says the decision will allow the company to focus more on pet foods and snacks.
Pet food.
Pillsbury Pet Foods.
Is it Pillsbury or Smuckers? It is
Smuckers. Pet
Smuckers?
Schmuckers, I guess, owns the Pillsbury Doughboy. Yep.
They can't get rid of the Doughboy. So then what does that mean for Pillsbury? They're going to have to come up with a new... No, you can't do that.
Yeah, man, maybe a rapper or someone pick it up. Like, yeah, I'm the Doughboy.
No.
Hold on.
Please, no.
Let's take a trip down memory lane. Oreos. Remember when they first came out with and they were done by Post Oreos?
Yes, Post.
Well, after a while, it just disappeared. The only people that had the rights to it was the company out in South Korea. That's why if you would, after they stopped making it, nobody asked questions. I like to research things when I get bored. What happened to a lot of food in the 90s? You know, the 2000s, the Oreos was one of them. Well, Post sold it off and then decided, okay, we want to start making it again. And that's why now we've got regular Oreos and golden Oreos.
That's what they doing to Jay-Z on us retiring and coming back.
Right.
So, I mean, sorry that Pillsbury Doughboy has to go away, but you know what? All is not lost. He could always come back in about 20, 30 years.
Matter of fact, the Pillsbury Doughboy, he can't go nowhere because Pillsbury isn't Pillsbury without the Doughboy. And they better not replace him with no rapper.
Now, this is interesting here. So something to consider. It says this deal is only the latest within the food industry as consumers continue to push for healthier options. So I think that this is the root of the issue. That people are buying more health foods, less junk foods. People are being more concerned about
all we need you to do, Pillsbury.
Gluten and trans fat and all this kind of stuff.
Put the Pillsbury Doughboy on a loaf of bread, and there we have him forever, because bread is forever.
Listen, I understand people want to eat healthier.
Yeah.
You know, Lord, God knows we should all be eating healthier. But changing the formula for certain foods, getting rid of the gluten. Gluten, all that does is give it flavor. I haven't read all the scientific studies on it, so I don't know why they're taking all the stuff out. But how come up until recently all this stuff was okay? Nobody ever died from eating gluten.
Right. No one did. I didn't know what a gluten was until probably 2 years ago. I had heard the word like gluten. Well, what is it? Some people say it's a myth. What is gluten?
Yeah, it's something that's definitely trending,
It is, because everything has no gluten, and they were like, well, I didn't taste no gluten before, so it was in there the whole time? Okay, well, take it out. Oh, y'all took it out already? Oh, I didn't taste the difference. So I don't know what it is. I'm confused by gluten altogether.
Now, here's the other thing. If you ever go to a health food store, because those are popping up all over the place. Now, Lakewood's got a couple of them. Cleveland's got a few of them. I'm sure they're out here. But if you look at the price of, let's say, a healthy loaf of bread, about what, $5?
Yeah.
You go to Walmart, get a thing of, bleached wheat and all that, bad, horrible stuff for you, $2.
$1.49. I was just about to say $1.49.
That's
health
one of the bread
foods
stores.
are expensive. Like the Whole Food stores, they don't play no game on their prices. But
I think
it costs to be healthy. Think about how much it costs to go to the doctor. It costs to be healthy. But the Pillsbury Doughboy shouldn't have to suffer because people want to be healthy. People like cinnamon rolls and biscuits still. They just want to ruin our lives.
Listen.
Life ruiners.
The only time I ever go to the doctor is when there's something seriously wrong with me, and they tell me the same thing. Well, it's your weight. Well, I've lost weight, okay?
Because he's not eating Pillsbury food.
I stopped eating stuff like Doritos. I stopped drinking Pepsi all the time.
Yeah.
I might have a tea every now and then again, but mainly I'm drinking water.
Yeah.
I've lost 50 pounds in the last year.
So is the company Pillsbury, is it just a mascot, or is the company just getting sold and they're going to change the name to something else and all that's about to happen to us?
It's Smuckers. Smuckers owns Pillsbury Doughboy.
Who used Smuckers? I ain't had Smuckers.
Shout out to our high-owned company. I'm just saying.
I mean, okay. I don't know. I love Pillsbury. Anything. Maybe it's because of the Doughboy. My favorite commercial was when there was a Berry Gordy singing and he was dancing all slow. Oh, we gonna miss you. So what are they about to do? They about to change it to something else.
They might.
Because we don't, since they're buying it, we don't know.
And they're going to be selling dog food. You said pet foods.
Right. Yeah, pet foods and snacks.
And snacks, Smuckers.
Not to be confused with the two.
And don't make the packages all cartoonish so kids won't think that them is for your dogs.
Right. We actually have to take a quick break. We're gonna conclude hour 1, and we're gonna play some music for you. But definitely stay tuned. We'll be back for hour 2. You're listening to For the Love of Wisdom, where philosophy meets the streets. And of course, you're listening on North Coast Underground, where the underground starts with you.
Hey.
We'll be right back after this.
Knowledge is power, power is money, and money makes the world go round. Money, power, respect, I get it higher, learning, yeah, I'm conquer every obstacle. Exhausted from grinding, constantly pushing, do what they say I could. Life is what you make it. Knowledge is power, don't let them take it.
If you're in love with wisdom, come inside.
Come inside. Come inside.
The truth will surely rescue you and I.
You and I. You and I.
If you're in love with wisdom, come inside.
Come inside. Come inside.
The truth will surely rescue you and I.
Where the underground starts with you.